Hello friends, how are you all? Once again, welcome to your own channel, Tour with me. Friends, today, we are going to talk about a country where the language is considered the toughest. It's a country where you can find the world's most popular beer, but cheering is not allowed here. In this country, there's a railway station where from the station to the ticket counter, even the train drivers are children aged 10 to 14. It's a country where parents cannot name their children themselves. We are talking about Hungary. So, fasten your seatbelts and let's start on a wonderful journey to Hungary. Hungary is a beautiful country in Europe, spread across an area of 93.98 square kilometers. It shares its borders with Romania to the east, Slovakia to the north, Ukraine to the northeast, Serbia and Croatia to the south, and Slovenia to the southwest. The population of the country is about 10.56 million people, and in terms of population, Hungary stands at number 9 in the world. The capital city of this country is Budapest, which is not only an amazing city, but also the largest city in the country. The city covers a total area of 5,252 square kilometers and has a population of around 1,778,000. The Parliament building in Budapest, built in 1896, is the third largest parliamentary building in the world and is also considered the oldest legislative assembly in Europe. Hungary's official name is the Republic of Hungary, and its official currency is the forint. Speaking of language, Hungarian is the official language of the country, which is considered the most difficult language in the world. Learning and speaking it is not everyone's cup of tea, so about 70% of the population here prefers to speak English, which is also beneficial for tourists. Here, children aged 10 to 14 are interested in playing marbles or kite flying, but you'll be surprised to know that children of the same age also operate trains in Hungary. Not only do they operate trains, but you'll also find them at ticket counters and even signaling trains with green flags. Hungary's metro is considered one of the oldest metros in the world, and the government assigns names for newborn babies. Parents have to select one of these names for their child. If parents choose not to select from the given names, they must inform the government first. If the government approves, then they can name their child as they wish. Hungary holds many records, but one unique record is of kissing. In 2007, 6,400 couples from this country kissed outside the parliament building in Budapest, setting a world record. Moreover, Hungarians are considered to have the highest IQ levels in the world. It is said that people here are quite innovative. The literacy rate of the country is 99.1%. And the people of this country invented the Rubik's Cube, which is called the game of the minds. Hungary is famous for its tasty and famous beer, but if you cheer before drinking beer, you'll have to stop that habit in Hungary. It's believed that when Hungary lost to Austria in a war, Austrians celebrated Hungary's defeat by cheering with beer. Since then, it's not customary to cheer before drinking beer or wine in Hungary. The wine of this country is also amazing. You can find 22 different wine regions and 8 varieties of grapes here. That's why Hungary is also called the wine country. If you're fond of spas, you'll love Hungary. Even if you're not, you'll become one after visiting Hungary, because there are more than 1,500 spas here, including Roman, Greek, and Turkish architecture. Seeing them is as beautiful as the services here make your heart happy. Whether you believe it or not, Hungary has a very old connection with the number 96 because the country was established in the year 896. In 1896, buildings taller than 96 floors cannot be built. Even the national song of the country is only 9 seconds long. Well, if you are interested in swimming, you must have heard of Michael Phelps. If not, let me tell you, he was a Hungarian swimmer who won the most medals in individual Olympic swimming races. Let me tell you, Hungary has a total of 13 Nobel Prizes, but still, this country has not won a Peace Nobel Prize yet. So, who has the biggest note? It's a 2,000 forint note. But do you know how many zeros are behind Hungary's biggest note? If not, before knowing this fact, make sure to like the video. You'll be amazed to know that behind Hungary's biggest note, there are a total of 18 zeros, making it the world's most unique and biggest note. Now, if you go to Hungary, hold your heart tight because Hungarian girls are considered the most beautiful and attractive, with figures that are amazing. Here, both girls and even guys enhance their beauty by bathing in water with various herbal ingredients. They believe that doing so improves both their health and beauty. Whether it's women or men, everyone here is quite active about their health. That's why you'll find healing water abundant here. We have remedies like black pepper, cloves, ginger, and various spices mixed to prepare concoctions for coughs, colds, and other minor illnesses. Just like that, Hungary also has a panacea called palinka, which keeps them away from every little sickness, according to Hungarians. While there are jobs available in many sectors with decent salaries, there's also a unique job available here known as a cowboy. If you're thinking this job involves taking care of cows, you're absolutely wrong, because cowboys in this country are those who display amazing horseback riding skills. Well, when it comes to Hungary, let's take you on a tour of some amazing tourist places. Buda Castle, located in Hungary's capital, Budapest, is a famous tourist place. In fact, it's an ancient palace that was destroyed in 1676, but then rebuilt in the 17th century. The special thing about this palace is that it has more than 200 rooms, each worth seeing for its beauty, filled with greenery and a sense of tranquility. Such a view of greenery and peace can only be found in one place in Hungary, and that's Visegrád Royal Palace. Now, because it's called royal, you can understand its specialty. Every year, a large number of people visit this place because it reminds them of Hungary's history. Apart from this, you can visit Tysheen, which is a small but historic village in Hungary, situated on the border of Balaton Lake. Despite being spread over just 8 square kilometers, you can still see beautiful tourist spots here. The resorts here are considered the best, offering various water activities, from fishing on man-made lakes to boat safaris and many water activities. If you want to see the world's best indoor swimming pools, you'll find them only in Hungary. It's a different story that you can't enjoy the sea beach in Hungary, but for those who love water, there's Balaton Lake in the country, which attracts a large number of tourists. The thermal spas in the Javamuki Mountains also allure tourists. Surrounded by resorts and vineyards, this lake is a perfect example of beauty in Hungary. Missing the sea, it is like leaving the Hungarian tour incomplete. Here, not only can you enjoy water sports and the bright sunlight reflecting on the water, but you can also enjoy the cool breeze and even have a hearty meal. Speaking of meals, Hungarian people don't prefer too much spice in their food. They like their food to be lightly spiced. However, Hungary produces the most spices. Anyway, let's talk about food. Hungarian people are big food enthusiasts, and the traditional dish here is goulash, also known as the national food of Hungary. Compared to other Hungarian dishes, goulash is a bit spicy, but Hungarian people enjoy it immensely. And because winters are quite harsh here, this dish helps the people of Hungary a lot. Now, if you want to propose to a girl in Hungary, you'll need a red rose. And if the girl accepts your love, that red rose stays with you as a symbol. Talking about the country's GDP, Hungary's GDP is 180.5 billion USD, and tourism plays a big role in this economy. Every year, about 20 million people visit the country for sightseeing, which earns the country a good income. Hungary is considered a clean, safe, and crime-free country, with a crime rate of even less than 1%. So, you must have understood that even if a woman walks alone in the dark here, she doesn't need to fear anyone. Moreover, Hungary's transportation system is excellent, and every corner street and active area looks quite clean in this advanced country. Hungary is among those countries where people prefer to travel the most, so this country is a bit expensive. If you want to go to Hungary, you'll need at least 2 lakhs for a week, and that's for a single person. And if you're traveling with 2 or 3 people, the budget increases. You can find flights to Hungary from many airports in India, and the rental will depend on the distance from the city or country. So, this was the most beautiful city in Europe, Hungary. If you have ever been to Hungary or any other country in Europe, do share your experience with us. And let us know how you liked the video. If you liked the video and appreciated our hard work, then like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.